In order to meet all possible demands, Synteko offer a complete range of waterborne finishes. Synteko is the proof that it is possible to be environmentally conscious and at the same time produce waterborne finishes that are of high quality. Start your work by sanding the hardwood floor to remove remains of old finish, dirt and unevenness. Use coarse grit sandpaper and high roller pressure for initial sanding. Reduce roller pressure when you're using finer grit sandpaper. When the sanding is done, you must vacuum well. Apply Synteko Full Trowel Wood Filler to fill cracks in the floor. Pour the wood filler directly on the floor and spread with a stainless steel spatula. Apply filler all over the floor to fill cracks, open grain and unevenness. If you have a few cracks only, spot filling may be sufficient. Synteko wood filler dries in about 20 minutes. When the cracks are wider than 1.5 mm or 1/16 of an inch, the wood filler must dry overnight. You may need to fill once more due to shrinkage. Here we have chosen white oak color to match the wood. Synteko Full Trowel Wood Filler is available in other colors that match the most frequently used wood species. The fully dried, evenly colored wood filler must be sanded with 80 grit paper and then with 100 to 120 grit paper or screen. You will see that the fill cracks blend perfectly in with the wood and are hardly noticeable. Screen the floor lightly with a 120 grit screen in order to obtain as even a surface as possible in preparation for sealing. Now it is time to vacuum the floor again. It is important that you are thorough. Do not forget baseboards and windowsills, etc. Wipe the floor with a clean, moist cotton cloth to remove the last dust. Be careful not to have any contaminants on the cloth. Before sealing, shake the container well and let it rest for approximately 10 minutes, allowing bubbles to surface. Apply the first sealer coat with Seal Master. Spare your knees. We recommend to use a brush or pad applicator fitted with a long stick for sealing along the edges and in corners. Spread the sealer as quickly as possible after it has been poured on the floor in order to avoid the wood absorbing too much water. Roll as evenly as possible and open windows and doors when the sealer has been applied. This way, you speed up the drying and limit grain raise. Let the sealer dry for 60 to 90 minutes. When the surface has an even color and the sealer powders well, screen with a used 120 or 150 grit screen, or use a conditioning pad with 180 grit sandpaper strips. Then vacuum well, including baseboards and windowsills. Wipe the floor again with a moist and clean cotton cloth. First apply Synteko finish around the edges and in the corners by brush or pad. Do it standing up. Then apply the finish with a Synteko roller and let it dry overnight. The Synteko roller box is the best way to store your roller, while it keeps the roller moist. The Synteko roller box is only for waterborne products. Also, for the second coat of finish, start to apply in the corners and along the baseboard by brush or pad. Next, spread the finish evenly with a roller. Another way to finish is using the Synteko applicator. It may be used both for sealer and finish coats. Using the snowplow method, apply with even speed from wall to wall. Let the first finish coat dry overnight and then apply 1 or 2 additional finish coats. Recoat your floor with one of the Synteko finishes. Clean first with Synteko Remover to remove dirt, grease and any old films of cleaners and detergents. Let it dry. Always test adhesion on a small area first before recoating. Sand lightly with used 120 or 150 grit paper or screen, or use a conditioning pad with 180 to 240 grit sandpaper strips. Vacuum well. Do not forget baseboards or windowsills. Wipe with a water-dampened clean cotton cloth to remove the last sanding dust. Shake the container before finishing and let it rest for 10 minutes, allowing bubbles to surface. Apply first along the baseboard by using a brush or pad on an extension pole. Then apply by a brush, roller or applicator over the rest of the floor. Let dry overnight. Place furniture after 24 hours and carpets after 1 week. Also limit traffic for 1 week. Do not clean with water for 1 month. Apply the finish twice if needed. To succeed with the various application methods that we have shown, you should use the following products. Synteko Full Trowel Wood Filler, Waterborne, ready mixed for wooden floors. It is used to fill cracks and grain and makes the floor smooth and even before finishing with any of the Synteko finishes. It is available in several colors. Synteko Sealmaster Waterborne Sealer for wooden floors. It fills up the grain nicely and dries quickly to a hard surface, reducing grain raise and risk of lap marks. Within 60 to 90 minutes, Sealmaster may be sanded, giving fine powder and providing a smooth, even base for the next waterborne finish. Synteko Pro Waterborne one-component finish for wooden and cork floors in residential areas. It gives a hard wearing surface with high resistance to water and household chemicals. This is a Waterborne two-component floor finish to be used in high traffic and commercial areas. Synteko Best has extremely high scuff and mar resistance. First, you should vacuum the floor. Cleaning of finished hardwood floors is best done with Synteko Super Clean. Use a well-wrung cotton cloth and clean thoroughly. When applying, do not pour on the floor. Let dry. In case of heavily soiled floors, use Synteko Remover. This is an efficient basic detergent. Use a cotton cloth for cleaning. Do not pour on the floor. When the floor is worn and needs refreshing, or if you want to give the floor some extra protection, apply Synteko New Shine after cleaning with Synteko Remover. Apply Synteko New Shine with a well-wrung cotton or soft mop cloth, or use Synteko Applicator. Let New Shine dry for half an hour before walking on the floor. Before new treatment, remove the former coat of Synteko New Shine by cleaning with Synteko Remover. Then apply a new coat. Use the following products for the maintenance of your hardwood floor. Synteko Super Clean. One operation cleans and protects by leaving a thin invisible film on the floor. Synteko Remover, our basic cleaner for heavily soiled floors. This pH 11 alkaline product efficiently dissolves dirt, grease and old detergent films. It should always be used before recoating with Synteko New Shine. Synteko New Shine is a waterborne maintenance product which both refreshes and protects the floor. It is frequently used in heavy traffic areas.